evaluate what you want to do at that spot?
Yeah, when we look at the punt returner, Matt, first of all, we look at if they're giving the ball back to the offense. So the main priority is to catch the ball first. We want to secure the football, get it back to the offense, and see if we can't get 10 yards. That's get a first down first, and then whatever else you get after that is gravy on top. And we want to take it to the house, obviously, all the time. But we got to secure the football, and we got to take it. We got to get it 10 yards. When I'm evaluating them, I'm looking to see if they're catching the ball square, or they're catching it going forward, or are they catching the ball off their shoulder, or they catching the ball turned. Another key thing you can look at is are their feet settled when they catch the ball. That's how you know you got a confident guy back there. If his feet are moving around as the ball gets ready to come down, then he's nervous. He's not pacing himself, and he's got some work to do. Put it that way.
You see it with the machine, with the jugs machine.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a real thing here? Does it have to come off a punter's foot?
It's a lot harder to catch it live leg than it is the jug machine. The jug machine, it's always kind of in the same area. It's the same rotation. It's the same spin. So whenever you can have a live leg, whenever those guys can catch that, the returners actually ask for that all the time. So experienced returners always want a live leg. So that's a great question. Yep.
Richard, when you, I assume, like when it comes to like coverage units, I mean, do you like have to wait for the games to really evaluate that? I mean, can you evaluate guys running around out here, and make some determination, or does it really come down to games, for that?
Yeah, that's a good question, Eric. I think that you can always evaluate a guy's movement skills. Is he a knee bender? All right. Is he trying to step to contact? Is he going to strike? But to answer your question further, you really have to get to the game, to the moment of truth, to see if the guy can bring his feet, if a guy can put his shoulder on a guy, keep his head leveraged side, keep his head out of there, and really drive his feet for 5 and get the guy on the ground. So we do a various amount of different drills where we evaluate if they could tackle in space and if they could come to – we don't tackle to the ground in practice, but we do get in a position, and that's our job to make sure to know if we can evaluate whether he could make that play or not.
With Brandon Aiyuk, I'd imagine his reps on Saturday it's probably not going to get a huge number of reps. Do you need to see multiple punt returns from him in the preseason to feel comfortable, or just what do you need to see from a guy who might be a starter who might not be getting those reps in the preseason?
Yeah, any player there is, either if it's a starter or if it's a backup guy, whatever opportunity they get or however many opportunities they get, I need to see that they catch the ball square and that they get vertical and that they're pressing the heels of their blockers and reading their blocks. So sometimes you could tell off of 1 or 2 reps. Sometimes other guys need 10 reps, to go. And obviously the reps are limited in the game. So they'll all get a chance. We'll try to get them all a chance back there. But obviously Brandon has a lot more room and a lot more rope than some of the other guys when it comes to opportunities.
Do you negotiate with Kyle or Mike, like how much can I use this guy?
Well, everything goes through Kyle. So anything that we talk about, and we haven't done it yet in terms of play time, who's playing, who's not playing, who is going out there, and who can you use for this series or for what quarter and things like that. We kind of all have a staff meeting on that, and then we all kind of have to be on the same page so we get the player the best opportunity to go out so he has enough fuel in the tank when it is his opportunity. So we meet together on that, and we try to make sure we take care of the players at the same time taking care of the team.
Couple more guys. Follow up on Eric's question about
Yep.
evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in the meeting rooms, obviously all those young guys, that's kind of for their ticket to the roster in a lot of cases is special teams. Can you tell guys who are more invested in special teams than others, and does that influence, how much opportunity you get?
Well, you definitely can tell who's invested and who's not invested. I think the players know that. We try to let them know that everything is being evaluated, from the way you take notes to the way you're engaged in the meeting room to the questions you ask. And then ultimately it's what you do when you get on the field. But, yeah, all of that is evaluated. And you can tell if a guy's engaged or not for sure. And I definitely want them all to be engaged. Most of the time here, that's the case because we got really good guys that John and Kyle have gotten here, and these guys really they love special teams. So we're all fortunate to have the character of players we have here. So it's been good. It's been fun.
Who's your least engaged special teams?
Least engaged special teams player. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one where I won't answer that one, Eric. But I can guarantee you this: the least engaged guy, we're pushing him to be better. We're pushing him to be better. That guy, if we can get the bottom guy up, then we're doing something. Yeah, you're good at what you do. Yeah, good. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time. Appreciate it.